Hi, everyone. My name is Peter Stubbe. I am your host of Capto's podcast called Agents of AI. If this is your first time listening, Agents of AI is a fun and exciting and informative program where we highlight both AI enthusiasts as well as practitioners, finance professionals, as well as just payments professionals have been guests. Our reach is quite broad in terms of the AI space, but really excited to introduce people. We do it in a fun type of way. They are anonymous to start, and we will reveal their identity at the end of the episode. If you follow our ongoing promotions as well, we do our best to anonymize the guests, but then reveal them in a fun and exciting way. So today we are joined by the, we're going to have to come up with a name for you. We'll do it throughout, but why don't you introduce yourself and then maybe, the automation animal for right now, but we'll have to come up with something that might be cat related. Go ahead, but introduce yourself and your background.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Thank you for having me in this fun podcast. I've been around the automation area for the last 15 years or so, maybe more. I met you a while ago, and I'm always around the automation and the intelligent automation area, trying to solve real problems for small and medium businesses. It was what I had around myself, and I knew very well, no? And some people claim that I'm very lazy, and that's why I'm very prone and very focused on automation, because I want to automate all the work, all the stuff that come to my desk. So yeah, this is me.
I love that. So the cat avatar is very fitting for you, and yes, I'm smiling a lot because myself and the cat know each other very well. We've interacted for many years now. So I'm gonna have to do my very best not to reveal too much more about them over the course of the anonymized portion of the interview. But I'm excited most to reveal their identity at the end. But Mr. Cat, we'll call you. If you don't mind sharing a little bit more, what you like most about your career and your role in the intelligent automation space, what motivates you, what gets you most excited. There's all sorts of different aspects of the arena that, it can go a lot of places. So what's the specific space that gets you most excited?
Well, I think exploring solutions for the real business user and bringing the capabilities of the automation and the intelligent automation to the desk is what most motivate me. Is finding this connection between the business user requirements and the technology. Yeah. I think the most of the people are overwhelmed with all this continuous innovation and continuous change, but this is really attractive for people like myself or people like the team leading in Capto, but it's really overwhelming, no, for other business people. No?
Yeah. No, it certainly can be. I think especially now this has been compounded with the AI space. I know that both you and I, Mr. Cat, worked in automation and RPA previously, and that was an arena that also had a lot of, I'll use the word noise to it, or a lot of things that could be very overwhelming to people. I think it's gotten even worse with AI. So people in your position are especially that much more helpful to organizations that are struggling with what to do with their AI ventures. So I'm glad to hear that that's what motivates you as well. So what do you feel though as you enter into either your projects with different client organizations or in your full-time role, what do you feel is something that's most underappreciated about what you bring to those people in those organizations?
The most underappreciated, I think, is we are not the best team in the IT organization. RPA or intelligent automation is always shown as this team are coming to to make some harm on my systems or to automate something that I could do. So we are not really appreciated in most of the IT boards, no? But I think we finally do very well, no? We solve a problem for the user. The user appreciate that, and at the end they are happy with the system they are dealing with, no? And we don't need to change the underlying system to provide new value, no, or new functionality. And this is great. This is a great opportunity for both sides, the user, IT, and our small area, no, on automation, no, and now intelligent automation. As you said, we can bring things, new functionalities, new capabilities very close to the user without much disruption, no, on the underlying systems.
Yeah, no, that's great to point out. I'm happy to hear that relationship is often just a proven one. So like the biggest challenge is then making sure that you're successful with what you put forth, and that's, but once it's earned, then it's a guaranteed respect, and it has the opportunity to continue to evolve and grow. So okay, well, if we can pivot our discussion a little bit to the main topic for the podcast in our episodes, which is AI. And we don't want to be necessarily just contributing to the noise or all the volume that is around AI, but we like hearing personalized stories. And for that reason, I'm going to ask you, Mr. Cat, can you think back to the first time that you started using AI and what that was and what that looked like? Just as maybe even like inspiration or just kind of like a fun anecdote or fun story about how you got involved with AI.
Yeah. Well, I think it's for me it was the natural evolution from RPA to intelligent automation. We were doing a lot of email automation, and our first experiences were about automating more, no, about the inbox processing. No, we were processing emails in an inbox or several inbox, and understanding the message was critical for us. We were able to extract some information from structured emails, but not so successful with unstructured email. So we brought some Gen AI to the picture, and it was really successful, no? And really, we could categorize the email, extract some entities from the text, understand the text much better, even translate when it was in a different language. No?
Yeah.
And the success rate of the project grew very much. Yeah.
Great. And so now, as you've had these positive experiences and seen the impact that intelligent, I'll add the word intelligent on top of automation, has brought to you in your role, what would you like to use AI for in the future, or what can you see it in terms of next? What are some, do you have an example of current projects that you might be working on, or things that you're sharing in terms of like, hey, this is where I think it can be most impactful? We'd love to hear an example from you.
Yeah, I think there is a continuous improvement in area for Gen AI and for all this disruptive technology. I think the customer support area is a very high consume department or area in the company. We can start augmenting the customer service desk people with a different functionality in an agentic way, and we can fantasize even with a pan-European or worldwide customer service desk attended from a country where the labor cost is reasonable and is translated into different languages and giving the response in the natural language that the user has reached the customer service desk. No? And this is incredible. This is a journey that starts with a small improvement, and it goes wherever you want, no? Especially for international companies. No?
Yeah, No, that's really interesting. It's funny. Well, I hope that you didn't talk with our guest that we had earlier today, but I'm making a joke because we recorded another episode earlier today, and that person, described a similar type of future vision for how AI could help and, better impact its users. Meeting customers where they're at. This person in particular worked in the payments space and was talking about the point of sale or the point of transaction. If you run into a customer error or customer issue, like, being able to solve that, provide customer support right at that point is something that AI is helping with, not just processing the transaction. So it's interesting and exciting to hear you say something, I feel like that would be aligned with that, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Cat, correct?
Yeah. We are very close, very close. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. It's
Cool.
interesting.
All right, so we have kind of one more, what I would describe as like the prepared questions that we do for these episodes, and then after that we do have a final fun tradition that we like to do before we do the ultimate reveal of your identity. But it's been a number of years now. AI is quite common or ubiquitous for people, but for folks that maybe are struggling to scale or use it on a daily or even more frequent basis, what would be your advice, Mr. Cat? Like, where should they start to have it be more a part of their day-to-day life and more a part of their day-to-day work? This could be resources, this could be just general advice on how to embrace it. What would be your message to people that maybe are struggling with it?
Well, I have the same advice for everyone. No, I think it's starting small and grow and get confident with the technology. I think I'm using different tools like ChatGPT, of course, Copilot on Microsoft environment, but also Cloud on my own. I have a desktop Cloud, and it's really fun, no, to have a conversation or ask about something and dig deeper into the conversation and understand what it can bring into the conversation, no, from general knowledge. No, I think exploring and exploring. These tools are evolving so quickly. I was watching a video about OpenAI and the capabilities to build workflows with boxes and arrows, and we have always built flows, but they are actionable flows, and they bring value, no, to your team, to your day to day, and it's about exploring, making mistakes very quick and very in a very cheap way, and then learn.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so we have one kind of like I said, final fun tradition. Before you reveal your identity, who would you suggest, Mr. Cat, as being your favorite agent of AI? This could be a peer, this could be a fellow thought leader and influencer like yourself. I know that you have a great following too. But specifically, somebody that you would recommend or trust for us to have as our next guest. Do you have any thoughts on who would be good to call out? Yeah,
I have an Spanish colleague in Madrid. He's called Juan Beltran. He's quite reachable, and he has been exploring different technologies, different solutions. He has his own platform. So I would recommend to ping him and let him know that you are running this fun podcast, an interesting podcast.
Got it. Okay. And if you don't, I'm sorry, would you mind sharing his name and details, or would that be something we have to wait? Yeah.
Absolutely. Is in the chat or
I was just saying for the audience, the person's name, so
for the audience.
Look them up. Yeah.
It's Juan Beltran. He's called. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll make sure that his maybe his LinkedIn or something like that is included in for people outside the episode that maybe want to go follow somebody interesting. We can make sure that we make that happen. Okay, so we've reached the end of the call, which means that I'm going to continue smiling, especially loud, because you get to reveal your identity. If you want to go back to your avatar settings and simply click off the cat, it should reveal you.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I'm here.
There he is.
Thank
All
you
right.
very much, Peter. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. That's been my kind of go-to here. I would do introducing you no service. So please share more about yourself, who you are, where you work, and kind of, now that we know you.
Yeah, my name is Jose Ferrer. I've been in the automation and intelligent automation area for the last 15, 18 years. I have taken part in several initiatives, local initiatives in Spain, like the first bank aggregation system for small and medium businesses, a project called Cloud Energy, or Energy Cloud, sorry, for sharing information between the energy sellers and the production network. And I'm now working for Rico full-time. And I have some initiatives I'm working in the background with small teams, testing new concepts, testing these all this new technology. And this small initiative is called Lean Automation, if you are interested or you are looking for new approaches or new guidance. Yeah, I'm always happy to help.
Yeah, no, would fully recommend getting in touch with Jose, following him on LinkedIn. He's very active and very friendly, and a great supporter of the intelligent automation space. I've been a big fan of Lean Automation. They have one of the best mascots, I would say, of all businesses that I've seen, and it was kind of a nod to the cat that he was earlier in the anonymized portion of the episode. The final thing that I would call out about you, Jose, that we really value and appreciate, both myself and Capto, is that you have this ability to deliver value to in the form of automation, or now intelligent automation, to people that, quite frankly, I don't think that they would think it would be initially possible. And I think that we can unite around that cause of serving small and medium-sized businesses with things that just make such a meaningful impact to their day-to-day. So thank you for that, and thank you for being a steward of that. And thanks for being a part of our episode and being a constant supporter. Everybody go follow Jose, Lean Automation, all the above. All right.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.